Hello, wonderful people of YouTube land. Lumpy Ice Cream here. We're going to be looking at Daredevil from 2003. Yeah, that's right. That's correct. Yeah. I bet people are expecting this to be a bit of a rant. You'd be wrong. This is not going to be a rant at all, actually, because I'm actually quite a fan of the Daredevil movie. I didn't think it was all bad. There are definitely bad elements, but overall, I think it's a pretty strong film. Definitely the Netflix show is a lot better, but I still think this one shouldn't be too ashamed of itself like many people believe it should be. Okay, so let's talk the plot. It's a pretty simple plot. You know, you got Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, doing his thing, coming across paths with Wilson Fisk. You get Elektra involved and Bullseye, and so yeah. Again, not going to go too much into the plot, but in fact, that's it. That's all I'm going to go into the plot because it's been a while since I've seen this movie. But the plot, from what I remember, was really strong. Didn't really have many flaws with it. So I'm giving it a 10. I know. Let's go to the cast. We have Ben Affleck as Matt Murdock / Daredevil. Everyone seems to think he's the worst thing ever in this movie. I don't know what they're on about. He was really decent in this movie. Was he outstanding? No, but I still think he was really solid. Did a really good job. The costume? It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst we've ever seen. Definitely not. But still, I think he did a really good a really good job rather as Daredevil. Now we come to possibly the worst thing about this movie, and it got a spin-off. Yay! Jennifer Garner as Elektra Nachos. I don't care if it's nachos, it's nachos to me. The character in this movie is Elektra Nachos. Actually, that's an insult to both Elektra and to nachos, because nachos are pretty damn cool. So, fuck that nickname. I'm just call her Elektra bullshit. No. The character is awful in this movie, and it comes down to Jennifer Garner's acting, or lack thereof. Yeah, she's terrible in this movie. I don't want to talk anymore about her. I'm not reviewing the movie, because I have yet to watch it. I watched the first probably 15-20 minutes, and I gave up on not just that, but gave up on life. I legit probably sat there for a few hours just like, I'm done. I need to sleep, but I can't. I could not be fucked getting up to do anything after watching the movie. Then again, that's my life in general. Ha 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 ha. No. Colin Farrell as Bullseye. At times he's a bit over the top, but it's Bullseye. You know, whatever. I'm looking forward to seeing how Bullseye is going to be pulled off in the Netflix series. So, yeah. We then get Michael Clarke Duncan, who turns in a fantastic performance. Rest in peace, Michael Clarke Duncan. I remember when I found out that he died, I was just in shock. Really very underrated actor. Wilson Fisk is just fantastic in this movie. I don't give two shits if he is black, and he's not supposed to be black. I couldn't care less. He turns in a fantastic performance as the Kingpin. I do think Vincent D'Onofrio really hit it out of the park in Daredevil, but Michael Clarke Duncan here, in the Netflix show, I think Vincent D'Onofrio portrays him as a very real-world person, very tangible. Here, with Michael Clarke Duncan, I get a sense of a superiority. You know, he just commands the screen whenever he steps on it. So does Vincent D'Onofrio, but he does feel a little more tangible. Michael Clarke Duncan feels a little more hardened. That sounds weird, but and kind of almost elegant. I'm trying to think of it, but he feels very superior. So yeah, I'm also glad that they with them, they're kind of straying away from the very overweight Kingpin, because you also have to keep in mind that most of that is muscle. It's not fat. So you can't, I don't want someone the size of, I don't know, say me, or just, I don't know, like a Jabba the Hutt kind of person portraying the Kingpin, because I just don't think you'd be very threatened by him. Us fat people don't tend to be very threatening, trust me. Or are we? No. See, that didn't work, I bet. Anyway, we have Jon Favreau as Foggy Nelson. He's fine. He's much better in Iron Man. Anyway, and then we have like Joe Panatoliano, I don't know, as Ben Urich. He's Nick in this movie. We have David Keith as Jack Murdock. He's fine. And then it's just, blah, 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 from there on. So, yeah. The cast, I'm giving an 8, and that 8 is getting chopped off because of Jennifer Garner. So, yeah. Now let's go to the tone. And this is another problem I have with the movie. It feels on the side of a very generic comic book movie. That fucking scene in the playground where they're having a fight. It's one part where I don't like Matt Murdock's character. He follows her, okay? That's creepy, dude. That's borderline rapist stalker, okay? In fact, it is stalking. And then you think the solution is, I'm gonna fight you. And then that's it. No, it's fucked up. It's like, what? What's going on here? So the tone gets a 6 just because it doesn't know what it wants to be. It wants to be dark, but then I think with each of the characters, you get a different tone. Colin Farrell's Bullseye makes it a very kind of cheesy comic book movie and not really a Daredevil movie, and it's just kind of a bit weird. It's a weird mishmash, so that's why the tone gets a 6. The movie overall gets a 24 out of a possible 30. I am a big fan of the film. I have yet to watch the director's cut, but apparently that makes it a better film, so we shall see. Okay, so out of 10, it gets an 8. So, yeah, I definitely intend to watch the director's cut at some point. But yeah, guys, that was my review of Daredevil. Let me know what you thought of Daredevil. Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know. Next up, I'm going to skip over the Hulk. Ang Lee's Hulk is terrible. We all know it. Plus, I cannot remember most of it to actually do a solid review. So yeah, or a rant. But yeah, guys, I thank each and every one of you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that cool shit. And I shall see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Farewell.